Hello. Imagine Indian grown vegetables like green peas, beans, okra harvested at their peak, preserved without preservations, and served on a plate across the world. From a family dinner in Kerala to a vegan cafe in Sydney sounds incredible. I'm Satish SaundattI, Global Frozen Vegetable Market. Indian processed and frozen vegetable exports. Why China is leading frozen vegetable export? What are the challenges Indian exporters are facing? Possible solution to the challenges. What is Vegcrop and its role? Let's dive in. As of 2024, the global frozen vegetable market is worth USD $36.4 billion and it is heading towards $48.2 billion by 2030, growing at a 4.7% compound annual growth. So North America leads with 35% consumptions, followed by Europe, who demands more certification and sustainability, followed by Asia Pacific, which is among the fastest growing market in the world. So popular export frozen vegetables are green peas, mixed vegetables, okra, beans, cauliflower, broccoli, spinach, sweet corn, etc. And India is rich in every one of them in terms of cultivation. India exported 5,57,556 metric ton of processed vegetables in year 2023-24 worth USD $787 million as per APEDA data. So frozen vegetables alone accounted for USD $87 million, which is approximately 11%. The processed vegetable includes dehydrated onions, preserved vegetables like gherkin and baby corn, canned vegetables, pickles, chutneys, vacuum-packed vegetables, and frozen vegetables. So top export destinations of India are USA, UAE, Saudi Arabia, United Kingdom, Russia, Canada, and Australia. The frozen foods are growing at around 12 to 16% annually in India, driven by health, urban lifestyle, and plant-forward trends. But are we ready to lead the world? China dominates with 18.1% of global frozen vegetable exports. So, large-scale mechanized farming, investment, strong cold chain infrastructure, consistent quality and low cost. They export primarily frozen garlic, frozen broccoli, cauliflower, ginger, spinach, beans, carrot, etc. along with mushrooms in volumes we have only begun to dream of. So let us look at agriculture yield comparison between India and China. India's average yields are 40 to 60% lower for major crops like okra, peas, ginger, garlic, cauliflower, etc. And this right here is the biggest gap we must close. Let me share a personal example from my family. My brother, JTF Kulkarni, undertook a contact farming of 100 acres of okra in Belgaum, Karnataka with a commitment from IQ, a processor, to buy at 27 rupees per kg at the factory gate price. However, due to higher than expected yield, the processor couldn't lift all the produce, with the market price crashing to rupees 15 per kg. My brother was only able to supply 5 tons per day out of his. So the remaining produce had to be sold in the local APMC market at a loss. Despite this, he honored the contact price of rupees 25 per kg to farmers, resulting in a loss of over rupees 12 per kg, including transport and admin cost. So this is the ground reality exporter face. Without insurance or protection mechanism, even well-planned contacts can lead to painful losses. This is the real face of export risk, and this is why change is urgent. So what's holding India back? So contact farming and traceability gaps, lack of export certifications, logistic bottlenecks, global price pressure, inconsistent supply planning. But for every challenge, there is a solution. Government and cluster intervention, crop-specific farmer group with agronomic support plus tech tools, exports certification training, better seeds for India, R&D into high-yield disease-resistant tropical hybrids, risk insurance for exports, joint protection scheme for farmer exporter contracts inspired by CGT MSC scheme. At Vegcrop, we believe the frozen is the new fresh. We supply pesticide residue-free vegetables with full traceability, work with a global private label, and sustainability first. India has the soil, the soul, and the spirit to be a global frozen vegetable powerhouse. We need a partnership, vision, and a courage. Let's collaborate. Let's export the future. Join us at Vegcrop. Thanks for watching. See you soon in my next video.